What's up? Welcome back. I say that every week. Episode 3 of The Setup. This is our third time recording this episode because twice I have messed up the audio. So I'm sorry about that. But thanks for being here, guys. Introduce yourselves with your full legal names.
My name is Claire Elizabeth Smith.
I am Bailey Joe Bob Jr.
Joe Bob.
Joe Bob.
Try again.
Joe Mama.
That was only a little funny.
I am Bailey Joe Houston.
There you go.
Good to be with you guys today. You guys are seniors at Jeff High.
Yeah.
So why are you here on the middle of a Wednesday afternoon?
Well, you see, we only have 4 classes because...
Because, on count of 3, ready?
Interns! Internship at church. We do half days.
The Eastside Interns.
That's who we are.
Not just ESM, because you guys do more than student ministry, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Only yes or no
yes,
questions here.
yes.
Seniors at Jeff High, Eastside Interns. How long have you guys been interns here?
The whole school year.
Since like July
So you could say
27th.
that you have been interns since the start of your senior year.
No, because we actually started senior year at the end of junior year when the bell rung and summer started.
See,
and
that
we
is
were
cap
seniors.
because you're not a senior.
Hey, man.
We were seniors July 27th at 7:50 a.m. Bam.
You're not a senior until you go to school as a senior.
That's what they all say.
You said that yourself, just about a different age.
Senior year is different.
Yeah, no. If you dropped out, if you didn't go to your senior year, what would you tell people?
I dropped out of high school.
Fair enough. So you guys, interns together, seniors together, you're in a life group together.
That is true.
Hot senior daisies. That's what we are.
I'm going to act like you didn't say that.
It doesn't actually mean hot. It means honest, open,
You
trustworthy.
know, that made me think of a time
and me.
where your good friend Anna Schoonover was looking at herself on her phone and said, "Dang, I look so hot right now."
That is
That
Anna.
did happen.
That did happen.
You can't lie in church.
And then she got really mad at me because I kept
anywhere.
reminding her that she was full of herself for that. I mean, she literally looked at her. Dang, I look so hot right now. I was like, anyways, so yeah, you guys are pretty close, would you say?
Yeah.
And it's actually a unique story of how you've gotten close, right?
Claire invited us,
Who's us?
some of my other math friends.
In eighth
math
grade.
class in
Eighth grade math.
At River
math
Valley,
class.
At River Valley. She invited some of us in
What was the math class?
Algebra 1.
Algebra 1.
Wow.
Algebra 1 honors.
Imagine being in Algebra 1 in 8th grade.
You know what? I failed at my 7th grade year, so
Okay.
let's take it again.
Anyways,
Actually, no, I didn't fail. I just didn't get a high enough grade. Like, I got
That's
a B.
failing.
I got a B, but they only took a few students to do geometry.
oh, okay. At Parkview, that was just the reg. It's like
Reg.
the smart kids did geometry. They actually didn't even let me take it because I was homeschooled before that. So they're like, you can take smart people classes. What just happened? That is creepy.
That is creepy.
Not the click track.
Yeah, they can't hear that. So we have
Dude,
to
she is
For
scary.
those of you that don't know, wait, Yeah, that's coming from the computer, so you can't hear it, we think. But something on the computer started playing, so
We might have to record this a fourth time.
No, the click track, scary. It's just like chorus, bridge.
they can really only hear like what goes into our mics, so
Yeah.
we're good. So we'll keep going, but oh my gosh, I really hope
Verse.
you can't hear
Verse.
So you became friends at Eastside. You intern
Yes.
at Eastside. You go to Eastside. You guys are some Eastsiders
Indeed.
For lifers.
for life. Get it? R4. So you guys intern together. What's your guys' favorite part of interning, would you say?
I like just getting the experience to like learn what it looks like to work at a church, and yeah, just the community with the staff too. And what? Oh, and no, it's okay. Last clip, I said that my favorite part was going into John's office to annoy him, specifically to push the button on the lobster and run out. But we did that before we were interns, so it's just the norm.
Even more so now. My favorite parts would be...
Here, hang on. While you answer that, I'm gonna go turn that off.
Okay.
I think it's
You guys,
I don't know what
you
song
guys
it is.
tell the people what you like about interning and how it's helped you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. Yeah. My favorite parts has been going to like since I interned with outreach for 2 days, going to see the different ministries we support and learning about those ministries. Like we went to Nomad last week or 2 weeks ago. Last week, yes. It's like a homeless center in New Albany, and it was cool.
Yeah.
And Claire got to do some stuff with worship.
Yes, I did Fields of Faith last week. And it wasn't like directly through church, it was through FCA, but it was so cool to be able to be on the team and lead worship. It was like 150 kids, I think. But we support FCA a lot here at the church, and me and Bailey are in FCA at Jeff. So it's really cool that we get to do a lot of stuff with them.
Solid. I've already heard those answers twice, so.
Yeah.
Because I just keep messing up the recording. It's okay, though. So, yeah. Interning going good?
Yeah.
Dub. I was going to ask you guys about something I identify both of you with, which is your passion for worship music. Claire, your passion's a little bit different for it because you actually sing where Bailey can sing but chooses not to sing. So, with that being said, what is your favorite worship song?
I'll go, I guess. My favorite worship song right now is probably My King Forever by Bethel Music.
From the Homecoming album, right?
Indeed. I love the Homecoming album. Fun fact, one time we were in the gym. This was like last year now. And Chaz blasted one of them like as loud as it could go in the gym.
Funny story about that. Luke was really upset that was happening. Rightfully so. Because it was during life groups. And it was like max volume, like the speakers were like you couldn't hear anything but the song. You couldn't hear yourself talk. And he marches up the stairs expecting to see Bailey, Claire, Anna, whoever else was up there, which they were. But what he didn't expect was that it was me who turned it on and was
like
blasting
controlling
it.
the speakers, yeah.
That's funny.
But, I mean, I don't think Claire and Bailey both hated me until that happened, so.
Hate is a strong word.
I just didn't really know you, I can't lie. Until like December.
Was that December when that happened?
I think so.
Around there, November or something. Yeah.
That song's a bop, man. Had to jam it out.
I love the Homecoming album. My favorite song would probably be I like Gyra a lot. That's just like, I just love that one. Or Old Church Basement.
Gyro was actually my like song for or my verse for the year
Yeah. This year or last?
this year. Like I will be content in every circumstance. I've done okay. But yeah, so you said Old Church Basement
Mm-hmm.
on the same album, right? No,
Yes, they
no.
are on the same album.
Are they really?
Back to Life and Old Church
No, no,
Basement.
no. Gyra and
Oh yeah, they
Old
are.
Church Basement.
Yeah, it's Map City and Elevation.
Are you gonna talk about Old Church Basement?
I don't know what is there to talk about.
How it's not a worship song?
Oh, it's a Jesus song. It's like talking about, it reminds me of how I came to know Jesus.
It reminds you of your upbringing,
I
right?
did not use that word, Aquila did.
Aquila and Bailey have the same upbringing,
I did
apparently.
not say that either. I did not.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say it like
I
that. I said
bro.
I also. You guys are lying in church right now.
That's what I
Lion
remember.
is a good song.
Yeah, let's talk about dancing.
Dancing is a Jesus song that I like.
You used to not like it.
That's fair. All right, well,
What about you, Claire, though? What's your Jesus song that's...
don't give up.
Don't You Give Up on Me by Brandon Lake.
Wait,
It's a good jam.
I thought that was by Rascal Flatts.
No.
Isn't that? Don't they have a song?
Yeah.
That's like that. Yeah.
Speaking
Mid-band.
of Brandon Lake.
What?
Nothing.
Speaking of Brandon Lake,
I was so
eventually I'm gonna
confused.
put my hair up in a man bun.
That's my cue to leave.
You won't.
Nobody laughed. All right, well, we're running out of time because there's actually a blood drive about to be in this very gym that we're recording right now.
In this joint.
So I got a quick couple questions for you guys as we conclude. First one being, besides Chick Fil-A, because you're both Christian American females, so that is definitely your number one. What is your
We just went there for lunch, actually.
what is your favorite fast food place besides Chick Fil-A? I'll go first. I love Zaxby's. Zaxby's is fire. I actually think it might be better than Chick Fil-A. Hot take.
No.
Nah. Since you said Zaxby's, though, I do like Zaxby's a lot, but I'll say McDonald's. I love McDonald's and their buffalo sauce with the chicken nuggets and high C, and
I showed you that.
you did.
It's
Chaz
pretty
order.
fire.
Yummy.
I can't lie. I don't really eat a lot of fast food because, Crohn's. But I like...
You just so subtly said that.
but I like Jersey Mike's.
Hang
It's
on,
like
hang on. Claire, she always does this. She's always like,
I just drop it so
I feel like
casually.
everybody knows that I have Crohn's. And then in the same sentence, she'll be like, oh, by the way, I have Crohn's.
Bro, it's a part of me. But sometimes I drop it casually on accident. But it's okay. Yeah, I like Jersey Mike's. It's not really fast food, but it's like the only other...
Jersey Mike's is
Place that I eat
trash.
out.
I've never even been there, though, so I can't say that. All sandwich places are trash, for real.
Didn't you used to work at a sandwich place?
I did. Don't eat the
Where did
turkey
you
at
used to
Jimmy
work?
John's.
Ew. I just said I like Jimmy John's in the last clip.
I bet. Could you get sued for that?
What?
You're like bashing a place you used to work.
I don't think they'll be listening. If you are, you should follow Jesus. He loves you. Anyways, one more question as we wrap up. If you were in a situation where you were fighting an animal, life or death, what is the largest animal that you think you could defeat?
We had this debate last video, but I'm going to go with a cat. My answer is more prepared now.
Yeah, and what could you do with it? Say it.
I could fight it.
No, say it.
What did
No,
I
don't
say?
say it how you were gonna say it.
Yeah, that's too mean. Cause I'm scared of like every other animal. I'm scared of cats too, but I think if it came down to
Aren't
it,
you scared of dogs?
why am I scared of dogs?
Yeah, sure.
I
That's
just,
not what I said.
oh,
but-
you said aren't you scared
Yeah.
of dogs? I am scared of dogs. I don't know. I just am.
Fair enough.
I'd say a penguin.
Like an emperor penguin, or
You're about as big
like
as a
a-
penguin.
Yeah. But I've got mighty strength.
Strength from the Lord.
I was about to say the same thing.
Strength from the Lord.
Bailey is secretly Diesel.
Apparently, I'm secretly a lot of things.
Anyways.
I'm joking, but they just made a joke about that last time.
Oh yeah, how you can sing. You and Amber can both sing.
Amber can sing.
You both can sing. Amber takes singing lessons and she won't even sing.
For 2 years. A 1.5, something.
Something. Claire did want me to note, we're not going to drop names, but just that love is in the air at Eastside.
Because
So stay safe out there.
if you guys were confused, sometimes I'm just sitting here. They do, in fact. I drew a diagram one time to explain like something to people, and they were in my diagram, and I did an arrow,
Something.
and it was a heart, and it had a heart between them.
Stop what?
But yeah.
You talking about the car crash? The three of us and Anna Schoonover were involved in a car crash.
But we good.
But we
Do
survived.
that. Why'd you do that?
We're alive.
Yeah, we survived. One of us
Anna's not here with Anna's not with us.
One of us had some
he alive?
injuries, but yeah.
What does the Bible say? The kids
I've never seen Claire more freaked out.
her teeth were knocked.
No, yeah. It was just like
It was
It
not a
was-
great time,
I
but
think we all cried at different times. That's a story for another day. Maybe the next podcast.
the next podcast
we'll
do
talk
a-
about it, and we'll get Anna here, and it will just be like a survivors episode.
Stop, you should call it that. Please, stay tuned.
That's gonna happen now. It's got to.
We
All
just start
right.
going around sharing the
Well,
trauma.
Thanks for joining me, Eastside Interns,
Anytime.
Thanks for joining us.
for the third time. Hopefully,
Stay
not the
tuned
fourth.
for our next episode where you'll get to meet Anna.
Yeah, that.
You won't want to miss it.
Yeah, maybe we can ask her if she's feeling like she looks so hot that day.
Yikes.
Anyways, just be safe out there. Peace.